ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to the LA-32 Nation.
This is yours, right?
No. Tammy Sereno, our VP, will be chairing the meeting tonight. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats, and Mr. Johnson. Formal roll call.
That's good. You're gonna wear it too?
Roll call. Anthony Mandana. I'm here. Tony Castro.
Excuse.
Okay. You guys got county clerk tomorrow. Tammy Membreno.
Here.
Edward Santillan. Present. Ruben Chavez. Michael McGuire. Thank you, sir. Angelica Duarte. Michael Arpeza. Here. Thank you. Mike Roseberry. Here. Roxana Melgad. Francisco Valenzuela. Cynthia Sandoval. Yeah. And I got your message. Scott Johnson's here. Felix Andrade. Miguel Hernandez. George Fantasias. Look for the record, George has got another event going on over at the back regarding skateboarding. He sent an email saying he would be late. Brenda Morales. Hugo Pacheco. I have a count of 9 board members with the hospital forum for the
We'll
official
move
business.
forward with the non-agenda items. Everyone, please, those of you who want to join us, please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. We can have a moment of silence for the firefighters who we lost in Arizona, along with the folks who we lost in the plane crash, and all of the members of our armed forces that have been killed in the last few years. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do we have any offices from elected offices here? Eric, would you like to say a word or comments?
Good evening, my name is Steve Morales. I am the senior lead officer for El Sereno here in San Diego. This is my second meeting in a row. First of all, I want to start off by saying, I'm going to give you some stats, but I want to let everybody know that not all of El Sereno is mine. So I got about 85% of it. That's why sometimes I like to send a couple other senior lead officers, Oscar Cassini and John Pedrosa, because they have some of Huntington Drive. They have Hillside Village, they have some economists and Herman, so although, again, 95% of the stuff is mine, not all of it is. And what I did was I did a analysis from year to date, from January 1st to now. So I'll give you some of the crimes, how many we've had since then. In all of Hollenbeck, I'll start by saying I've had 12 homicides, not just El Sereno, all of Lowell Heights, Lincoln Heights. We've had 12 homicides, which is an increase. At this time last year, we only had 8. And of those 12 homicides, 4 of them are in El Sereno, which is kind of unusual. 2 of them are in my area and 2 are in John Pedrosa's area. I'll start off with the rates. We've had 2 so far this year. Last year we had 3. The 2 that we had were not stranger rates. Those are the ones that we got to concern ourselves with. Those were either domestic violence, these 2 that we had, or date rape. Not that those are okay, but the stranger rapes are the ones that we got to concern ourselves with. Those are the ones that we don't know who they are, where they came from, how we can tell. Anyways, okay, so robberies, we had 16 this year. Last year we had 21. And robberies where someone says, give me your money, that type of thing. It's not a burglary, robbery. That's a violent crime. Aggravated assaults, this year we've had 35, last year we had 45. And an aggravated assault is when they shoot you, they stab you, they kick you on the ground really bad or something like that, something that creates great bodily injury. So we're doing really well on all these things so far. Burglaries, that includes breaking into houses and breaking into businesses. This year we've had 31, last year we had 42. Grand Theft Auto, this is where we're getting killed. That means they're stealing your cars. This year we've had, hold on a second.
You want my glasses?
Yeah, I did 98. And last year we had 84. Okay, so they're stealing our cars more than anything. And then breaking into cars, 45 this year, 55 last year. Thefts, where they steal something from your lawn, or they take your cell phone, something like that. We've had 45 this year, 69 last year. So overall, we're a decrease of 12% in property crime and 20% in violent crime. So overall, I think we're doing really well. So what we need to do is watch our cars. Our cars are the things that are being targeted in El Sereno. Okay? El Sereno historically has been bad for stealing cars. When I was a young police officer, I said, let's go to El Sereno and get a G-Rag. Let's go arrest somebody for that. Okay, so if you have a Honda or a Toyota, those 85, 95, those ones are targeted. And by the way, we're in the process of, we just purchased, let's say, 800 clubs, steering wheel clubs, and 1,000 license plate locks, because they're stealing license plates also, for 2 reasons. To get your tabs, or they're stealing a car similar to yours, and they want to use your license plate on it and drive around with it for a little while. So when the cops run it, it doesn't say it's stolen. They just stole the license plate, not the car, right? So we're also purchasing is license plate screw locks. And probably in about the next month or so, we're going to have some sort of public announcement, and we're going to, if you have a targeted car, we're going to allow you to come, we're going to give you guys a club and or the screws.
Cool.
That's soon to come. I'll let you guys know about that. Any questions from the board? I do.
You had mentioned, Steve, that they did go with the GTAs, but it's actually down.
No, GTAs are 98 this year, 84 last year. So we're up 16% this year, year to date.
Okay, what was the other stat? Was it theft of vehicles that was down?
Theft of vehicles are 45 this year, 55 last year.
Theft from?
Yeah. So those are basically your unlocked cars.
Right.
It's a felony if your car's locked, but if you leave the windows rolled down, it's still something, it's a misdemeanor.
Any other questions from the board? Mr. Johnson?
Johnson.
Apparently there was a shooting that took place on July 4th, I believe, on Lombardy Avenue. Do you have any background on that incident?
There was one on Lock. It was July 4th or 5th. And that was kind of odd, in that the person that got shot is a suspect. Make a long story short, he threatened people with a knife or something, and that person's family member got a gun and protected himself, and then shooting the suspect. So even though it's a shooting, it's a self-defense thing. So it's actually, I don't want to say good, but it's not bad.
So the person that did the shooting won't be facing any charges. It's a matter of self-defense.
Correct. Any other questions? Somebody raise your hand. No? Yes?
We're going to take some from the public now? Yes?
I spoke to you about the speeding and you get on the street.
I actually went down there. And I'll talk to you about that.
Anyone else from
Yes, Officer Reynolds, is there anything we can do as residents to try to mitigate or get relief from these people that are firing these fireworks, these illegal fireworks, these M80s? Any ideas, what can we do, other than try to get the address of suspects or people we think is doing this?
That's a toughie. There's tons of them. We did make, I worked the 4th of July, and we did make an arrest at a house, kind of near Roosevelt, around there.
Okay.
He had a decent amount of stuff in his garage, and he was selling them. Those are the ones that we want to target, as opposed to the kids that are just throwing in many. We don't have the resources, the time, or anything to get that everybody. The main ones we will go after.
If we happen to notice as a residents, a neighborhood watch group, that this one particular address, they keep doing it at this address, and we do a visual or an eyewitness to it, can we then forward that address to you and maybe you can speak to them maybe?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, wonderful, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are walking in and need to sign in, the sign-in sheet is on this side, to the left as you walk in. And also there are comment cards available at this table on to my right to the left. Yes?
A little bit of both. I do know that there was a significant arrest made about 4 days ago.
Can you repeat the question so that everyone can hear it?
The question was about the stolen cars, whether the suspects are from here or from another area. And I said a little bit of both. But we made a significant arrest about 4 days ago about some guy who was actually out on bail for the same thing. And by the way, they're getting the girls to steal the cars for them, or the girls are driving around. Because the girls be driving, the cops don't even run the cars, or the girls flirt with the guys or whatever, and they just drive by and they don't even run the car. So now we're running anything and anything that moves. It's a Honda, and some of the cop cars also have what we call license plate readers. And basically, they're cameras that are taking pictures of license plate instantaneously and running. And there's other technology around El Sereno where they're also running license plates too. And I apologize, I got to go to Summer Night Lights right after this, so I won't stick around for anybody else. Any other questions?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, I have a question regarding, seems like down in the Alhambra Road, on the other side of this street right here, there's some sort of nightclub going on in there, especially in the weekends and Fridays, and they had the music real loud until real late, on the night, on the hours of the night. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, still hear it real loud, especially in the summertime when you need to sleep with the windows open. It's almost impossible to sleep, especially when you live up in the hills. Have you heard any complaints about that, or have you something that seems like it's on the ground?
That's being addressed as we speak right now. I just sent a car there, and the fire department's going there too, as we speak right now. And I will follow up on whatever's happening there, and then go back to it.
Yeah, it seems like it's been happening for the last 3, 4
Yeah,
weekends.
it is. It is.
For the last month.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see, I don't see anyone from the council office here, but we do have someone from Empower LA. And I know that we have Patricia Larcon from the mayor's office, is the area director, who is here. And we'll give her a chance to come up and say hello, and as we welcome her over here. So either one of you can start.
Ladies first.
Patricia?
Thank you very much. Thank you, board members, for welcoming me to this wonderful meeting. I haven't been to the neighborhood council in a while, so I'm excited to restart this on behalf of the mayor of Los Angeles, Eric Garcetti. So I'll be the new East Area Director, which encompasses this area, and I look forward in working with you for Eric Garcetti's mission and vision of this city. If you would like to, I don't have cards right now, but if you would like to take down my email and phone number, that would be great. And that is patricia.alarcon@lacity.org.
Basically, the main announcements I have for tonight on the board is dealing with the funding program. As you already know, we've started a new fiscal year, July 1st. And as also, you may have hopefully read the newsletter from Friday, the new checking account program that we had in place, working with those partners, fell through as we were trying to iron out the last wrinkles. And so the department is continuing to look to see if we can implement that new funding program with another bank. But until that happens, and until you hear about that, we are going to open up the purchase card again, the business card, and the demand order process, so that we can start accessing the funds once again with the new fiscal year. However, the one thing that remains from the new fiscal, the new funding program, is that we are requiring all the board members, and particularly the treasurer and secretary to undergo the new training that was developed for the new funding program, because there will be some changes in terms of particularly with the reconciliation reports. They're not going to be done quarterly, it's going to be monthly, and the new funding program goes over that. And so the treasurer and second signatory have to complete the training, which at this point is available online. Actually, we're pretty much done with the schedule of the live training that we're doing the last 2 weeks. If you didn't get a chance to attend one of those, they are available on the website, empowerla.org. It is a series of really PowerPoints, and if you do it online, you can do it pretty quick. Most of the information is still the same. What's going to pertain particularly to the treasurer is the new forms that are going to be used for reporting purposes. The board members, all the board members have to complete the first 20 minutes of the program, of the training program online. It's 20 minutes if you did it live. If you do it online, it will be a lot less really. At the end of the training, of the first 20 minutes, or at the end of the full training, there is a form that you fill out online, and it goes to our department that shows that the work is completed. Your access to the funds will begin once we get 100% completion of the training. Okay? Not only the training, but also the ethics. Okay? So if you have not completed the ethics training in the last 2 years, you need to go ahead and do it online as well. I don't have a date yet from the city attorney's office. We are going to be scheduling live trainings of the ethics training this summer. I know I've seen it. I've yet to see the final date from the city attorney, but it is available online as well. And you can access the ethics commission website through our website, empowerla.org, or you can call our office 213-978-1551, and we'll direct you to where you can do that online. But make sure that all of you as board members complete the training, at least the first 20 minutes, or the second signatory treasurer, the full training, as well as the ethics training.
Thank you. We'll make sure that all the board members get
Please,
information
Mrs.
regarding the training. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty, we do not have a quorum yet, so we're going to move forward with the public comment at this time. Board members, remember, there's no comment to the public comment, and we will duly notice any comments that the public has in our minutes, so the discussion can happen for 2 minutes at the podium right here, to my left. Yes.
At the conclusion of public comment, I know that we can't take any action, but is it possible to have a department report to item B, the building engineering to give a report on update? And I know we can't take action on it, but we have to listen to the report.
We'll consider that after the public comment. Thank you. We have some cards here that have no number, or no item number. So Eddie will read out the names so that we know what items we wish to speak on. And this will be for non-agenda items. So nothing that is on the agenda can be the public comment at this time.
Delma Herrera?
Is that general comment now?
General comment.
Okay, thank you.
For the SR-710, and the purpose of my visit tonight is to make sure that you know that we are having community meetings this month, July 18th, 20th, and 23rd. July 18th is going to be here in Sereno. It's going to be at the Presbyterian Church on Eastern, and I hope you all can come. I want to make sure that you know that I left on the table the meeting invitation. On the back, you will see the times and the dates and locations. And the meetings are identical in content, so you can attend any of the one of the three. I also want to just make sure that you know that I brought copies of the 5 alternatives that are being analyzed at this time. They're being analyzed in terms of performance and impact. So please make sure to take a copy with you so that when you come to the meeting, you have the most up-to-date information and you are prepared to ask the questions that make sense. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Herrera.
Frank Mura? Frank?
Is that, sir, is this general, okay, great, thank you.
I want to talk about the proposed project on Lombardy Eastern. The first I heard of this project just over a week and a half ago, after the city planning group sent out a notice to all the families within 500 feet. And when many of the people found out, they were against this project. I know this project has been reviewed here at the neighborhood council for many years. And it was approved to go forward. But from all my experience with talking with all the people that can, they get senior teachers who are petitioning against this project, I have not found one person that was not associated with the builder that was for this project. And I just want to let everyone here in the neighborhood council know that there are strong opposition against this project. And there are people that are going to the meeting tomorrow and on Friday at the planning commission at the City Hall to voice our opposition to this project. Thank you.
Thank you. For those of you who are interested in the item, the Land Use Committee will be having a meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. from 6 to 8 p.m. at Barrio Action at 4927 Huntington Drive on the second floor in the gym. For those of you who are interested in attending and giving your input on this item, it will be tomorrow, Thursday.
Meralda Vasquez?
Is this general comment?
This is general comment.
Thank you.
It's actually also in regards to the comments made by Frank. I live
Huizar Almeida. Followed by Carmen Tata. She here, Carmen? Be there.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lisa Almeida of Tender Loving Covers here in the community. I've been a resident for 35 years. Well, all I wanted to say is that maybe because a lot of the council members are homeowners, that it doesn't concern you, or maybe the council is not concerned about what is happening to the portion of Sereno. It's a major hardship that's going on. And for instance, if they told you your mortgage is gonna go up 10% every 6 months, would you like or agree to it? Well, that's what's happening to part of us who live in Caltrans homes. Okay, I don't know how many of you are in Caltrans homes, but that's what's happening. And the other bad part about it is, we still don't know, and maybe Tom can fill us in on it, if they continue with pushing with the 710 going through the park of that area where I live. So it really bothered me that I didn't see any council members there, nor did I see any councilman member, representative. And Morales, he already addressed my issue, talk. And then last, I want to thank all of those who came and showed support to our Kids Day presented by Tender Loving Covers. And I want to especially thank my assistant, Cynthia Sandoval. She's assistant to Tender Loving Covers, did a great job. Both together, we pulled it off, and I thank those who showed up and showed support.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, just to let you know, at 6:40, we do have a forum at this time.
Thank you. We already called the last, person before, for public comment. When she's done with the public comment, we'll go back to number 3, for the approval of the minutes, and then we'll go back to number, 5, to continue public comment. Go ahead.
My name is Tommy Costa. I'm in Westchester, the house on the Sereno. And this is in regards to the Councilmember Benetta's construction application to rezone and build a charter school, 20 units of building, or building of 20 units, parking lots, cafe. We as a community have gotten together, and I've received quite a few signatures from the majority of the homes within the 500, 600 foot radius of the whole site. We denied the application. Also, we would really appreciate your support and understanding in this space. So I feel that you guys have the power to sway the people in the upper levels and really take into consideration the fact that the property value would really be affected. And we've spent quite of time, money, and effort in building our homes and making the place more livable or make it more attractive to more people. So I think it's
Thank you very much. Mr. Johnson?
Item 3, review and approval of minutes of June 5th, 2013, LA-32 General Board meeting. Let me just state for the record here that the correct spelling of the Hollenbeck of Officer Captain Martin Vaiza is E-A-E-Z-A, and Captain Gina Sanders. So for the record, I will, when I print out the formal approved copy, those changes will be made on the record.
Thank you.
Four. We are on, that was brought to my attention by Connie Castro, before Castro leaves this evening. I'm stating that for the record, that is one correction that'll be made on the minutes.
It's item number 4, the public elected officials. How does it spell? B-A-E-Z-A.
Baez.
Any other corrections to the minutes? I'm sure that everyone had a chance to review them since they were sent out to you guys with plenty of time. So we're gonna move forward. Is there a motion to approve the minutes as?
I make a motion.
Thank you. Do we have a second? Eddie Santillan seconds. All those in favor, please raise your hand.